07, turn right, heading 185, reduce speed 180 knots.
185 on the heading, 180 on the speed Gulf Air 007.
Speedbird 124, reduce speed 160 knots to 40 me.
Reduce 160 to 4, speed 124.
Hi there guys, Matt here, hope you're all well and welcome back to another P3D video. In today's video it's going to be a pretty short flight and I will tell you the reason why. And apparently that CRJ is doing some sort of handbrake turn in the distance, which is always fun. We're on VATSIM and I've been looking for places to fly on VATSIM that have ATC. Now if I turned around on Facebook or Twitter and said, hey, can you provide some ATC, then every man and his dog would turn up and it would be pretty rammed. So I don't really do that. What I do is I look around on VATSpy. I said do, that's weird. What I do is look around on VATSpy, which is a VATSIM client to see who's online, and I pick an airport. And I was looking through today and I saw that Liverpool was online and has been for some time yesterday evening and also today. So I figured I would go and pay them a visit. Now Liverpool, I mean, it's okay. It's not the best airport in the world, but it was once upon a time my local. And I did and still do enjoy flying there, so I figured I would go there today. What was I going to say? Something about ATC. Yeah, the guys at Liverpool are already on. They've been on for some time now. Hopefully they'll still be on by the time I get there. This is, for those of you that are interested, it's Ryanair 25 Alpha Tango, one of the many call signs they take from Dublin to Liverpool. And it is a 19-minute flight. No sooner do you get to cruise, you're descending again. So there isn't going to be very much editing involved, which is always good for me because I've got a massive amount of things to do. I'm in the middle of editing a Munich video, which Taxi to Gate released the other day. I almost said Fly Tampa then, but no, Taxi to Gate Munich came out the other day, so I'm busy editing a video for that. But this is an easy one to do because there isn't much involved. So, we're loaded up on stand 301 at Dublin. We're on VATSIM. There's nothing as far as departure ATC. We'll pick up the ATC when we actually arrive into Liverpool. We're taking a grand total of 4 tons of fuel, which gives us enough flying time for an hour and 20 minutes. Flying up flight level 190, and zero fuel weight is somewhere in the region of about 61.5 tons. So pretty heavy, but again, we have 4 tons of fuel, so it doesn't really make much of a difference. Departing runway 16 at Dublin. The surface wind here is absolutely disgusting. It's coming from the south for 180 at 25 gust 32. So that should prove for an interesting departure. Weather at Liverpool is perfect. It's a very clear day, no wind at all. So it will be completely different to what you see here, which is a bunch of clouds. And yeah, this is the Aerosoft Dublin scenery, by the way. And for some reason with me I just get horrible frame rates. I mean, looking over that way it's just 30, less than 30, and when I go to other places I can get like 50, 60, especially for somewhere as barren as this. But there you go, we deal with it. I haven't had an OOM here since version 3, which is nice. I couldn't fly out of Dublin in version 2 because it would always even OOM, which is not cool. Anyway, so Ryanair 25 Alpha Tango, Dublin to Liverpool, everything's loaded. I don't know why the GP is connected, but whatever. But yeah, let's do this. Okie dokie. So, first things first, IRSs, please. You might hear the sounds are a little bit different. And I'm not going to tell you why, because sadly, the person that made these sounds has taken them down. So, there's no point in me telling you who they are or where they're from, because they don't exist anymore, which is kind of sad. And I don't have the rights to distribute them, so that's not happening. But they're very good. Well, actually, no. Let's not give it complete credit. They're not that good, but they are better. The switches are more enhanced. But the default engine sounds, I feel, are a little bit better than this. I kind of want to mix and match the two. What is that? What is that? This in the middle? Oh, no, I thought that was a click spot then. I was like, wow, I didn't know you could click that there. Anyway, yeah, the sounds... they're okay. The click spots are nice. Sorry, the click noises are nice. But the engine sounds are a little bit too kind of dash 80. They're a little bit sort of turboproppy, which is not very good. But I forgot to back up the old sounds and I can't be bothered to reinstall the NG. So that's pretty much how we're going to roll today. As you can see, we're getting ridiculous frames because hello Aerosoft Dublin. Thanks for being so great with performance. Appreciate it. Thanks. And as well, it gave me the option to install even higher res textures in this, which is always good fun. Anyway, whatever. I'm going to stop rambling now. Let's get on with this. So, FMC IRS position needs entering, which we'll do now. POS init and EIDW. We're on stand 301. Not that it'll take that. This is probably where it does take that. Yep, it does, whatever. And left GPS position. I almost said GPWS position then, that was weird. And then route, I have a company route stored, even though there's only 2 actual things that need entering in the FMC, but whatever. EIDW to EGGP, both IATAs and 01 on the end, runway 16. And Ryanair 25 Alpha Tango. Like so. Okay, we can activate that, execute, perf init. Everything as is. Transition altitude according to Navigraph is 5,000 feet. So that can go in there. Reserves are 1.8. Cost index of 6. And our planned fuel is actually 3.2. Well, I'm going to stick 4 in there anyway. Top of climb, minus 26. We're going at flight level 190. And if I can put that in. Surface wind up. Well, surface wind up. Wow, I'm losing the plot. I'm actually losing the plot. Surface wind. Nah. Cruise wind is 240 at 51. 240 at 51. And the outside air temperature is minus 26. Done. Execute. N1 limit. Okay, 22k with climb 1. That's it. No actual assumed temperature. That'll do. Flap 5 is the one we need. And CG's in. And there are the speeds. So 146 MCP is what we need to set. 146, like so. And the runway heading out of here is 154. 154, like that. And the initial climb is 90. Flight level 90. And of course, we didn't actually put the departure in, which is what I need to do now. So, departure from Dublin. 16, and it's a Liffey 5 something, 5 mic, there it is. Insert that, and of course you need to then redo the speeds like so, but they'll be the same. Beautiful. That's pretty much it for now. We'll do some of the descent stuff when we're actually in the air, but for now we'll just leave that on the takeoff page. And we'll stick over here on the legs page for now. Check the progress page, yeah, it's all good, 2.8. Without the arrival in. That's pretty much what I want to see. Okay, QNH is 1008, that's all set. Auto brakes RTO, left flight director, and then the right one, if it would be in view. That's all set. We'll put the needles up. We'll stick the traffic on. Data, and also on the other side, we'll do the needles up, and traffic, data, and terrain. Now, you don't have to do that. I get a lot of people asking me that in the comment section. Why do you do this on this side? It's just personal preference. At the end of the day, I'm flying from the left-hand side, so the right-hand side really makes very little difference to me. But yeah, it's just personal preference. It's what I've always done. There's no real right or wrong way to do it. It's, you know, buttons are there for a reason, so use them. 122.8, transponder code 2000 for the minute. This is an Alex Farmer repaint, by the way. You can see all the little decals on the VC. It looks nice. You've got the Echo India, Echo X-Ray Foxtrot, and then you've got an INOP logo over here. He's also done the checklists, so you can disable the PMDG default checklist and have his one overwrite them. What else has he done? I don't really know. He always seems to do something, though, that is above and beyond, which is pretty nice. I might actually... Has he done something with the yoke? I don't recall seeing that. It's a bit obvious, though, isn't it? Nose down, nose whatever. Pay 100 grand for a license and you don't know which way the trim button goes. GG. Okay, so up at 190. There we go. We'll turn the emergency exit lights to arm. We'll put all the belts on the stuff. And we'll turn the window heats on. Your damper can also come on. And of course, we will start to fire up the APU. So left, forward, and turn the APU on to the logo on, even though it's daytime. Why not? Live a little. Okay, so everything else is pretty much done. Trim, well, here's the thing, right? Is the stabilizer trim powered by the hydraulics? I don't actually know the answer to that. Because in things like the triple and stuff like that, I swear you have to have the hydraulics pressurized prior to trimming, because otherwise it won't work. But in the NG, it just seems to... Maybe, hang on, let's have a look on the outside. There's no, like, indication of how it's run, is there? Maybe there is. No. I don't know if it's hydraulically driven or if it's just there's another way of it doing it. Maybe what I've just said is complete rubbish. I've no idea. Anyway, parking brake set, and just waiting for the APU, which is almost ready. Now you'll hear the buttons or the switches or whatever you want to call them. As I click them, they make a different sound. That's to do with the new sounds that I got. Also, that button you heard was me pressing my control button. We want to prepare for pushback at some point, which we'll do now. Now, if you listen, this is the noise that I'm talking about. So they're nice. That's a nice sound. I like that. I'll turn the ground power off as well. That's what I like about the sound pack. But the engine's a little bit sketchy. You'll hear it in just a moment when we fire them up. So the APU now is on. We can menu, FS actions, ground connections. We can get rid of the AC unit. We can get rid of the ground power and the wheel chocks because we're on parking brake. We can, actually we probably should have closed the door first. That would have been a useful step. Let's close these doors first. Closing the air stair and the entry forward. I'm going to reset it actually because I screwed up. I asked it for catering and forgot to open the catering doors, so it's fine. We'll just reset it. There we go. We want to go nose right, and no, we don't want to start the engines before pushback. Okay, so that's all closed, like so. We can just go back to the legs page now. And if you look on the outside, everything is pretty much set. Good stuff. Anti-collision light can come on, and then of course you could go the legit way and look through the checklist, but that's before takeoff and after takeoff, so it's no use to us right now. Do I even have wing views? Yes, I do. Good old wing views. It's a nice view, actually. It's very gloomy here at Dublin. I don't like that. Okay, so start the clock on that side. Are you ready? Yes, you are. Parking brake is released. And on the pushback, we will start engine numero 2. So, we'll turn it to ground. Starting to spool, and 2 is up, and M1 is up. Wait for 2.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There's the fuel. Very good. Wait for the cutout on 2. There it is, and start 1. N2's coming up, and so is M1. Not quite sure where this pushback tug's taking us, but there we go. 2.3, 2.4, 2.5, there's your fuel.
Set parking brake.
Parking brake is set. And there's a cutout on engine number 2, or 1 even. Okay, but the probes and the hydraulics can come on, packs can come on, AP bleed can go off, generators on, and that can go on taxi, and there, and flap 5 with a flight control check. So, all the way to the left, all the way to the right, all the way back, forward, X, Y, Z, done, 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 life is good. Hide that page, and we are ready to taxi.
Right is clear.
That pushback was interesting. But hey ho. Okay, has GSX gone? There you go. See you later, mate. Wave has been seen. Okay, parking brake released. Although you've waved at me and you're moving away, and yet you still want me to set the parking brake. Okay. So we're heading to runway 16, which is to the end here and then right. Doesn't take very much power to get this thing moving. Plus I have that dynamic friction lure file, so it rolls quite well. Now, standard Ryanair procedure is to taxi no slower than 30 knots. So we need to get a bit of a move on. Otherwise we'll be eating into company time, and that's never good. Take a left-hand turn here. And then outer taxiway down to runway 16, it would seem. And this is us all the way to the end. So we'll keep things moving. We'll turn the transponder on now. I'm going to arm the auto throttle. I'm going to get the strobe lights on. I'm going to ding the cabin. And I'm going to turn on the lights. And then we're just going to roll on and go. Okay, here we are, 3416. Right, start the clock and keep it rolling. Approach path is clear. There's a blip just out to the west of the airfield, but never mind. We're taking off into the ultimate lag, which will be always fun. But there you go. Okay. Power's coming in. Power is set, and there's 80 knots. Thrust hold or throttle hold even. V1. Rotate. Close to freight. Gear up. It's a bit windy. Okay. Out nav, VNav, speed intervene, and we'll bug up. Getting absolutely battered by the wind. Okay, flap 1. And flap up. turn to the left very soon. I really wish HDR would like reset itself because those displays are far too bright. Okay, we'll set 190. And we'll also set standard pressure. And round to the left we go. And there we go. Left hand turn's complete. And I'm going to stick the autopilot on. Let it do the rest itself. Lights can come off. And there we go. Ah, see, look, now the HDR resets itself. Ah, god damn it, P3D. I can actually see the flight director now as opposed to before when I couldn't see it. Okay, so you'll see that we're climbing to 190. There's the end of the climb, top of climb, and then there's the descent right there. Right next to each other. So, in the climb, I'm going to program the descent, which is relatively straightforward. So, arriving on runway 27 is the Tipod 2 Alpha, and that's that. The landing weight is somewhere. Oops, sorry. The landing weight is 63.4. And then we're going to land with flat 30. Descent forecast 50. Don't really need to bother with the wind. ISO deviation and QNH. Well, let's have a look. QNH at Liverpool is 1015, so and the temperature is 9, so it's going to be -4 and 1015. Done. There's 122 miles left to run. Right, good. See how bright it's gone again now? It's so frustrating when it happens. You can bug the heading around like so, 076. Or with the wind correction 080. And then we need to look at the arrival chart. So it's on my other screen. ILS, DME, NDB, runway 27. It's 280 feet. And we're getting absolutely nailed by turbulence. So Barrow 280. Set that. Set. And of course I could have put the weather radar on. I completely forgot about that. There you go. Put the weather radar on. Now I have no idea actually if they turn the seatbelt signs off in a flight of this length, because no sooner you're up you're back down again. Maybe there'll be like a small 10-minute break or something in the middle, but that's really it for now until we commence the descent and talk to Liverpool radar, or Liverpool approach, whichever you want to call it. And just like that, it's time to descend already. Told you it was quick. Okay, so I'm gonna go down to flight level 90 initially, and then Liverpool radar will give us the proper descent. Okay, I need to get some lights on, that'll do, and the overhead, and good. Now we can actually see what we're doing. Okay, so bug the heading up, 097, 11985 is a frequency. We'll have a listen to the ATIS first though, let's tune that, and then the ATIS should be on 124.32. So 12432. Like so.
230 degrees, visibility 10 kilometer or more, fuel 2,500 feet, temperature +9, dew point +6, QNH 1015, threshold QFE 1012.
Departing aircraft, make initial contact on frequency
121.950. Acknowledge receipt of engine Oscar and advise aircraft type on first contact.
So, information Oscar 1015.
Liverpool radar 1234.
Delta 34, type 2 Golf arrival, vectoring for analysis approach runway 27, intend flight level 120.
Roger, ILS runway 27 approach. Descend flight level 120, and could you repeat the arrival?
Okay, we should probably give him a call. Liverpool approach. Good afternoon, Ryanair 25 Alpha Tango through flight level 165, descending 90, 737 with Oscar.
Ryanair 25 Alpha Tango, Liverpool radar, hello, stand by please.
Good afternoon, Liverpool approach. This is 4 Foxtrot requesting departure clearance.
Jersey 45 uniform, turn right, heading 190 degrees, speed 180 knots.
No, 190 degrees, speed 180 knots, Jersey 45 uniform.
4 Foxtrot Squawk Mode, Charlie, are penetrating controlled airspace. You should not be departing from a controlled aerodrome without a clearance either. Remain outside of controlled airspace.
Someone is penetrating, never fun.
Ryanair 589 X-ray, Liverpool radar, hello, vectoring for analysis approach runway 27, descend, flight level 60.
Descend flight level 60, vector showing 27, Ryanair 589 X-ray.
Ryanair 589 X-ray, leave typos heading 090 degrees, speed 220 knots.
Speed 220 knots, leave typos heading 090 degrees, Ryanair 589 X-ray.
Auto brake 2.
Jersey 45, uniform traffic information, Cessna 172, range 8 miles, 3 o'clock, report the traffic in sight.
Jersey 45, 45 uniform.
Jersey 45, uniform, roger.
See Snowdonia off to the right, actually, if you look carefully. If you ever watch mine and Paul's Discover Great Britain series, we departed Liverpool and we came right down this way, over the top of RYR and all of those places, and down the Menai Strait, which is kind of further down. But yeah, puts it in perspective when you're flying something of this size.
Jersey 45, uniform, turn right, heading 240 degrees, cleared ILS approach runway 27.
For the wind farms, what are they called? What is going on down there?
Ryanair 589 X-ray, 37 track miles, descent to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1015.
What kind of a descent going on?
4,000 feet, QNH 1015, Ryanair 589 X-ray.
Liverpool approach, Delta 1234. Do you have the frequency for the ILS 127?
It's a good point, actually.
Delta 1234, stand by please, break, Jersey 45, uniform, speed 160 knots, until 40 m.
75.
What's going on the 45 uniform?
And
Jersey 45, uniform, contact Liverpool Tower 126.350. Bye-bye.
163.5.
and tower is 126.
Delta 1234, ILS frequency runway 27111.75.
Sorry, that was unusual. 111 decimal what?
Delta 1234111.75. Break, Jersey 175. Turn right heading 090 degrees, descent to altitude 2000.
Good afternoon, Jersey 321 dash 8, square information officers on board, tip on kilo arrival, passing flight level 140.
It's getting busy.
Jersey 3 Julian Liverpool radar, vectoring for analysis approach runway 27, descend to flight level 100.
Dallas 137, descent flight level 100, Jersey 3 Julian.
Right there, 589 X-ray, turn right heading 110 degrees, descent to altitude 2,500 feet.
Right heading 110 degrees, descent 2,500 feet, Ryanair 589 X-ray.
And Liverpool Ryanair 25 Alpha Tango's through 110, descending 80 with Oscar.
Right there, 25 Alpha Tango, Liverpool radar, hello, vectoring for analysis, approach runway 27, descend to flight level 90, hold at time pod, estimated delay time up to 5 minutes.
Descend 90, we'll hold time pod for approximately 5 minutes, 25 Alpha Tango. Okay, well, there we go. We got a hold. So we're holding at Typod.
Right there, 589 and left heading 090 degrees.
Typod like this.
Last 090 degrees, Ryanair 589
is
X-ray.
inbound, let's see, coming from that way. 118.
Regular Golf Kilo Tango,
Right-hand
Victor,
turns.
review coming in from the south.
118.
Approaching.
Right-hand turns.
Approaching
So that right,
Chester,
round,
like
round,
clearance
round.
to the
Good
south.
stuff.
Golf Sierra Tango Echo Victor, clear to enter the Liverpool control zone via the Chester VRP, now to altitude 1,500 feet VFR, QNH 1015, squawk 5050.
It's the first time I've ever had to hold in a video.
Right, clear to enter the
The stress is
Chester
real.
VRP,
Okay.
not above 1,500,
10K,
QNH 1015,
Turn-offs and fixed.
45052. Thank you.
There's a bit of traffic up there, see him?
Right now, 25 Alpha Tango, descend to flight level 70.
Descend flight level 70, Ryanair 25 Alpha Tango.
Right now, 25 Alpha Tango, continue to descend flight level 60.
Descend flight level 60, Ryanair 25 Alpha Tango.
33 Juliet, descend flight level 80.
Level 803 Julian.
Jersey 175 Tango, turn right heading 180 degrees, speed 180 knot. Right there, 589 X-ray, descend to altitude 2,000 feet.
Descent 2,000 feet, Ryanair 589 X-ray.
Jersey 3 Juliet, enter the correction, hold at time pod, estimated delay time 5 to 10 minutes.
Enter the holding top on Jersey 3 Julian.
Liverpool approach, Delta 1234.
We are now in the hold.
Delta 1234, continue on your time pod to Golf arrival, hold at time pod.
Sorry, unreadable. Could you use text?
Right there, 589 X-ray, turn right heading 120 degrees, speed 180 knots.
Turn right heading 180 degrees, speed 180 knots, Ryanair 589 X-ray.
I could actually flight level change this now. We're done with VNAV.
Jersey 175, turn right heading 240 degrees, clear down as approach runway 27. Jersey 175, speed 160 knots until 4 GME.
That Jersey's on text, by the way, if you can't hear him replying. He's replying via text, so... It's all good. He's an Embraer 170 from London City.
Ryanair 589 X-ray, turn right heading 180
And that
degrees.
Ryanair 589 X-ray is from Tenerife.
Right heading 180 degrees, Ryanair 589 X-ray.
And if you hear a Swiss, he's from Gatwick, and that Delta's from Heathrow. And then there's a Jersey
175, contact Liverpool Tower 126,
Flybe.
decimal 350, bye-bye.
Flybe-8 behind me, Jersey 32 Lima from Belfast City. They have 4 departures on the ground, 2 arrivals, both from Belfast City. Jersey 45 Uniform and 57 Lima Tango. Departures are all going to Gatwick, bar 1 is going to Dublin.
Ryanair 589 X-ray, speed 160 knots until 40 ME.
I'd imagine that is the Jersey in the whole,
160 knots to 40 ME, Ryanair 589 X-ray.
4 to 1500 feet above blip.
Ryanair 25 Alpha Tango, route direct Typod, leave Typod heading 090 degrees, speed 220 knots.
Direct Typod to leave 090 degrees, speed 220 knots, Ryanair 25 Alpha Tango. Okay, so. Message for. Okay, so we're going to exit the hold.
Jersey 32 Lima to flight level 70, speed 220 knots.
Follow 70, speed 220, 32 Lima.
Do that again. Back we go. And then that should ring us round.
American correction Delta 1234, disregard, brake, Ryanair 589 X-ray, turn right heading 240 degrees, clear direction runway 27.
Right heading 240 degrees, clear direction 27, Ryanair 589 X-ray.
Delta 1234, descend flight left 100.
Descend flight level 100, Delta 1234.
I can get away with doing that, to be honest. There you go.
Good evening, Liverpool approach. This is Easy 145, currently at altitude 17,000, descending altitude 9,000 feet.
EG 145, stand by, please. Brake, Ryanair 589 X-ray, turn left heading 220 degrees.
Left heading 220 degrees, Ryanair 589 X-ray.
Heading worked out quite well.
Liverpool approach just past Chester, Golf, Tango Cruise.
It's getting dark as well.
Golf Zero Tango Echo Victor, entering control airspace radar control. Contact Liverpool Tower 126, decimal 350. Bye-bye. Brake, Ryanair 589 X-ray, turn right heading 260 degrees. Clear down, let's approach.
Right 260, clear that, Ryanair 509 X-ray.
Pro tip to controllers, if anyone's watching.
Ryanair 25 Alpha Tango, 28 track miles, descent to altitude 2,500 feet, QNH 1015.
Descend 2,500 feet, QNH 1015, Ryanair 25 Alpha Tango.
Ryanair 589 X-ray, contact Liverpool Tower 126, decimal 350. Bye-bye.
When you're giving transmissions,
125, Ryanair 589 X-ray, thanks, good night.
and the initial transmission that you give needs a readback,
145.
do not say brake.
Delay time 10 to 15 minutes, stop descent flight
If
level
it doesn't require a
110.
readback, then say brake all you want. But if it does, then don't say it.
Descend flight level 110.
Because it just confuses everyone, because you don't know then if that pilot's got what you said.
Ryanair 32 Alpha Tango, turn right heading 100 degrees.
Right heading 100 degrees, Ryanair 25 Alpha Tango. Sorry, he said 35 Alpha Tango then, but whatever.
Approach is Golf, Tango Echo Victor, just to be passed back from tower to approach.
Golf Zero Tango Echo Victor, contact Liverpool Tower 6, decimal 350. Bye-bye.
126, 350, bye-bye.
Jersey 32 Lima, descend flight level 60.
Level 60, 32 Lima.
There's Liverpool in all of its glory. See the Radio City Tower down there? Or whatever it's called, 96.7.
Delta 1234, descend flight level 70.
Missed approach is 2,000 feet. So
Descend flight level 270. Is there a speed restriction?
Delta 1234 negative.
Roger, so I shall maintain speed 275.
Easy 145 descend flight level 100.
Flight level 100 for easy 145.
Sierra Whiskey Romeo 279 and turn right heading 180 degrees, speed 180 knots.
Delta 1234,
Ryanair 25
pause the game.
The visibility just went weird.
Delta 1234 negative, you're currently on an arrival trim, we can't be doing that. Break, Ryanair 25 Alpha Tango, descend to altitude 2,000 feet.
Send 2,000 feet, Ryanair 25.
Roger, I will.
That's missed approach for us, so that's all good.
Easy 145 report entering the holes.
Roger, we'll report when entering hold. Easy 145.
Easy 145, it looks like you've missed the turn into the hole via power off through direct high pod.
Roger, direct high pod. Easy 145.
Jersey 32 Lima flight radar heading 214 degrees, correction 230 degrees.
I'm heading 2303 to Lima.
Jersey 32 Lima, correct.
2303 to Lima.
Liverpool radar, this is easy 145. Could you please have vectoring to tripod?
Easy 145, turn left heading 250 degrees.
Left 250 degrees, easy 145.
Sierra Whiskey Romeo 279 and turn right heading 240 degrees, clear now as approach runway 27.
Liverpool approach, is there a delay?
2,500, you should be able to take Liverpool on the right here somewhere.
Delta 1234, you are holding, you were given 15 minutes delay time. Will you enter the hold please? You're currently heading towards Dublin.
Oh, I forgot I had the immersion on. You can see it on the wing
Break,
there.
Ryanair 32, correction 25 Alpha Tango, turn right heading 120 degrees, speed 180 knots.
Right heading 120 degrees, speed 180 knots, Ryanair 25 Alpha Tango. Okay, flat 1.
Sierra Whiskey Romeo 279, you've missed the localizer, turn left heading 270 degrees, climb to altitude 2,000 feet, speed 220 knots.
Looks pretty cool.
Ryanair 25 Alpha Tango, fly radar heading 180 degrees.
Heading 180 degrees, Ryanair 25 Alpha Tango.
Speedbird 32 Lima, turn right heading 090 degrees.
Roger 090, 32 Lima.
All stations queued, new QNH 014.
Set.
Delta 1234, if you don't know how to hold, please inform me so I can help you. If you're not going to ask for help, I cannot give it to you.
I don't know why it keeps freezing like that. It's actually kind of annoying.
Roger, yes, I do not know how to hold now. I was lifting that up right now. How do I hold?
Delta 1234, depending on your flight management computer, you should be able to do it there. In the meantime, turn right heading 090 degrees.
I'm sorry, but I can't find the hold button on my flight, my flying computer.
Delta 1234, Roger, will continue with vectors, Jersey, break, Jersey 32 Lima, 35 track miles, descent to altitude 2,500 feet, QNH 1014.
2,500 feet, QNH 1014, Jersey 32 Lima.
Let's have a look at the wing.
Ryanair 25 Alpha Tango, QNH 1014.
1014 set, thanks, 25 Alpha Tango. Look at that! Look at that! Good old immersion, wow. That looks so cool. It's a gentle
Ryanair
effect.
25 Alpha Tango, turn right heading 240 degrees, turn out, let's approach runway 27.
Right head 240 degrees, clear ILS 27, Ryanair 25 Alpha Tango. Okay, right 240, VOR lock.
Easy 145, turn right heading 300 degrees.
Right 300 degrees, easy 145.
Delta 1234, speed 1, correction 220 knots.
Unreadable, just text.
Delta 1234, speed 220 knots.
Roger, 220 knots.
Ryanair 25 Alpha Tango, speed 160 knots until full GME.
160 to 4, Ryanair 25 Alpha Tango. Okay, flat 10. Still can't get away with that, sadly. Gear down. Flat 15. And condition levers. Continue. Whoa! What the hell? Okay, no problem. 269 set. We don't need dual autopilot. Visibility's good. I'm gonna arm the speed brake.
Ryanair 25 Alpha Tango, contact local tower 126.350, bye bye.
126350, Ryanair 25 Alpha Tango. Thanks, bye bye.
Sierra Whiskey Romeo 279, apologies.
Okay, NRF 146, 151, and flat 30.
Speed verified by Papa, no further ATC, monitor Unicom 122.8, have a safe flight.
Okay.
Monitoring Unicom
Auto throttle out.
122.8, thanks, good night, speed verified by Papa.
Liverpool Tower, good evening, Ryanair 25, sorry, good afternoon, 25 Alpha Tango ILS runway 27.
Ryanair 25 Alpha Tango, cleared to land, runway 27, service wind 170, delayed.
Clear to land, runway 27, Ryanair 25 Alpha Tango. Tell you what I will do very quickly. Just fire on all those lights. Used to sit on the end of the runway here and spot just off the left of the nose as we come over the kind of the perimeter road, if you will. Just off to the left there.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Well, I missed echo. Look at the end, it's fine. Manual brakes. 70 knots. $60 knots. Reverses are stowed. And vacate on Charlie. Don't know where the tower's gone. Welcome to Liverpool. Okay, let's clean up. Everything's good. Flight director's off. We will halt the clock. Taxi light on and the strobe lights off. turn right here. Okay, I can turn on the auxiliary power unit, like so. And we'll just find the stand, because the tower seems to have logged off. There's that Jersey that was behind us, a Flyby that was behind us. He's just on his downwind leg. Ryanair's taxiing out. Take stand 5, I think. And shut off the lights. And there we go. Parking brake is set. We've got a Unicom. Just in case he logs back on. 1228. There we go. And on the buses. And we're good to shut down. And we will request deboarding. Turn off all the pumps and the hydraulics and the probes and everything else that goes with it. And we'll turn on some dome lighting. We can see what we're doing. And there we are. Welcome to Liverpool. Well, that was definitely interesting, a little bit different. It was very enjoyable though. I like flying with ATC, especially when it's busy. And I think I picked the perfect time to fly into Liverpool. Like, I've never really heard it that busy in a long time. So that was always a pleasant surprise. Jonathan Ross moment. Surprise. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching. I'm sorry about the bad performance. I don't know what's causing that, to be honest. The freezing is more annoying than the low FPS. The low FPS I can kind of deal with. And there's that Dash 8, the Flyby Dash 8 with its prop stopped. That was following us in. I don't know why the models don't do that. It's Ultimate Traffic, by the way, I'm using for the models, if you're wondering what it is. But yeah, cool. Thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And until the next video, I bid you farewell. Bye-bye.